Hi, I'm Bertie Leroux. I'm a transformational coach, and I help people to become more successful by understanding their passion and their purpose. Today I want to talk to you a little bit more about founders, and I'll talk to you about the readiness of a founder, building them to become more effective from the start. In my experience, I found that founders and startups, I use the term, they've got stars in their eyes and fire in their belly. And that is the passion that they live their life by, and I embrace that very much. Because if you don't, you will not persist. And you need to have that. You will fail most definitely, and you'll have trouble and challenges. The question now is, how can I make the landing softer? How can I help you to be readier for that? Because nobody expects you to have an MBA before you start your business out. It's not necessary. Because if you understand the principles of business, you will understand you need a team. And it's my role then as coach and mentor to help you to understand that you need a balanced team. And when I talk about a balanced team, you need people that's experts in the different aspects of a business. At the beginning, you obviously don't have the cash. So you're going to try and do everything yourself. But because you're not in the process of research and marketing at that stage necessarily, you can get away with it because you are in the process of product development and improving, validating, and going back to the drawing board and checking on and redoing your product or your service that you believe is your uniqueness you bring to the marketplace. But it should be important that you understand your own, in inverted commas, limitations. We are not all built the same. We've got certain expertises, and there's certain things that we just love to do more than others. So there comes a point where you have to start delegate. And if you don't have a team, who to would you be delegating? So we need to surround ourselves with those people that can accept and take this ball and run with it. That's where the whole brain thinking comes in. I often get to teams, and you can see and experience and feel the emotions and meetings about this disjointedness of who's doing what, who's waiting for whom, and who's making decisions and who don't want to make decisions. And at the end of the day, nothing happens because we're waiting for one another because there's role plays to be playing. Pecking order. The founder of this idea and this driver of this uniqueness doesn't necessarily need to be the MD, the CEO of the organization, the leader of the pack. You get somebody that's effective leader and you make them or him or her, give them the responsibility. But how do you do that? I found that the whole brain thinking, and there's a lot of other profiles that you can do on people. But to me, as a practitioner, a whole brain practitioner, it's just easier for me to do profiles of the team, of the individual members. That I can tell you, what is your thinking preference? Why do you do what you do the way you do it? Because it's natural for us to want to do what comes natural to us. And the key to everything in life is if you can do what you love, that's the ultimate. Because then you'll be extremely successful because you'll enjoy doesn't matter what it is. Get to understand that you must do what you love and love what you're doing. And you'll be successful in your own life, whether you're an entrepreneur or not. I'm not just talking about. So in that team, we need to understand who are we going to entrust with what roles. And effective teams understand that. And they live according to that. If you have to make a decision just like this, who are you going to ask? Just make all the decisions yourself because you see yourself as a CEO without acknowledging that there's finances in this, there's commercial issues to take care of, there's people issues to take care of, there's marketing issues to take care of in this decision that you need to make now. Would it be much nicer if you understand the strengths and which come from the thinking preferences of your team members. So that when there's a crucial decision to be made, you can just go to the financial guy and ask him or her this question about this decision that we need to make, what impact it will have